Yo, guys, what is happening? It is your boy, Hollywood Steve, back with another podcast right here on the famous, world famous YouTube. Before we do anything, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys share. All that good stuff, guys. All right, we're going to dive into this thing. We're going to dive right in. So, as you guys know, if you guys watched SmackDown on Friday, you know that the wise man is back. He made his return on Friday along with CM Punk, and it looks like it is officially confirmed that we have our 5-on-5 War Games match. We got the new bloodline Solos of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu, and Bronson Reed, who joined forces with the bloodline. Then we have Roman Reigns, Jimmy, Jay Uso, Sami Zayn, and now CM Punk. 5-on-5. And let me tell you, that is going to be an awesome War Games match. The other one I'm looking forward to is on the women's side. The women's War Games match. That is going to be an amazing match. That is going to be awesome. You got Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. I'm trying to think of the other. I can't remember the other ones. I'm drawing a blank, guys. Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton. So you've got Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and oh my goodness, I'm drawing a complete blank here, guys. But anyway, on the other side you've got Bayley, Naomi, Io, Rhea, Bianca, and I can't remember the other. Jade Cargill. So you got those 5. But getting back to Friday night, I did not expect to see Paul Heyman returning this past Friday on SmackDown. That caught me by surprise. That honestly caught me by surprise. I did not see that one coming. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys didn't see, Solo was out there talking. Solo was saying, Roman, you don't have a fifth guy. You don't have a wise man. So you're not the tribal chief. You need to acknowledge me, or you're gonna die. We're basically going to just destroy you. And as Roman goes to pick up the microphone, you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman," and the roof about blew off the building Friday night. I thought that the roof was going to blow off the place. the reception that Paul Heyman got was absolutely insane. He got the hugest pop. It was nutso. Absolutely nutso. And then he said, you can't have, if my memory is correct, but forgive me, my math is maybe a little off, but I think I'm right on this. You can't have a War Games match against 4 versus 5. You need 5 versus 5. And he points to the backstage, and CM Punk's music hits, and out walks CM Punk. And the reaction he got was absolutely insane as well. Was well warranted. And they absolutely cleaned house. Him and Roman and the OG Bloodline cleaned house. And Roman hit a spear on Tama Tonga, or Tangaloa, excuse me, and Punk hit the go to sleep on Tama Tonga at the same time, and then we had a stare down. So, planting seeds, maybe? Just maybe, just a little bit, maybe planting seeds, huh? Because there is history there. There is history there. And I've heard, I've been hearing things online. Not entirely sure if this is going to happen. I myself don't think it should happen. Because CM Punk doesn't need Paul Heyman. But I hear people saying that Paul Heyman is going to turn on Roman and side with CM Punk. And CM Punk is going to turn heel, and Paul Heyman is going to be alongside with him. But in this stage in Punk's career, he doesn't need. I don't think he needs Paul Heyman at this particular stage in his career. He doesn't need Paul Heyman. But I think it's a good talking point. I mean, obviously, but I myself, Hollywood Steve, doesn't see it happening. Doesn't see it happening, dudes. I don't see it happening at all. Now, I could be wrong, and I may eat my words here, but at least not at this juncture. At least not at this point in time, I don't see it happening. But I digress. Getting back to the rest of SmackDown. Had a women's match here and there. Had, backstage stuff. Chelsea Green is now in the tournament to crown the first ever WWE Women's United States Champion. And I think myself that she totally deserves this title. She totally deserves to win the tournament. She is so good in the ring. She is so talented that I firmly believe that Chelsea Green needs a title. She so deserves it. So absolutely deserves it. She is such a good worker. She's such a hard worker in the ring. So dedicated. And I think it would be a great payoff. Great payoff. And we got an injury angle with Jade Cargill. Somebody during the during the face-off, or actually during Bianca's match against whoever she was tagged against, I can't remember right now. But whoever she was tagging with, or in a three-way with, I think it was her, Chelsea Green, and somebody else, Tiffany Stratton or Candice LeRae, I think. But anyway, Bianca left the ring because up on the screen you see Jade Cargill thrown through the window of a car. The window's cracked. She's laying on top of it, unconscious. So, who attacked Jade Cargill? And throughout the night we never found out who. Never found out who attacked her. But so we got that injury angle, and I come to find out we got this. So we got this. Let me kind of set the scene here. So we got the segment between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. And last week, Kevin Owens hit a banned move in the WWE, in wrestling. The pile driver has been banned from wrestling because, as you guys know how dangerous that a pile driver is, because it could crush your spine if you don't land right. Well, Owens hit the pile driver on Randy last week, and as you guys know, as we know, Randy Orton's already has had back surgery, so he's got a surgically repaired back, and Kevin Owens hits the pile driver, driving him head first into the mat, and it looks like he got cervical something. I can't remember what, but it is a legitimate injury. It's not kayfabe. I looked that up today. It's not kayfabe. It is, Randy Orton legitimately has a cervical injury of his spinal cord because of the pile driver. So he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. And so we got the segment with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes is in the ring, calls out KO. KO comes out from the crowd, doesn't engage Cody, and Cody basically calls Kevin out. Calls Kevin for the coward that he is. Calls Kevin for being self-centered, self-righteous, so full of himself and so insecure in himself. And he just goes on and calls Kevin out here, and says what's going on with Kevin out loud. I mean, for everybody to hear it. And Kevin Owens, jumps in the ring, or not jumps on the announce table, and tells Cody, "You're not getting the match tonight. You're going to get it on my terms. And just to warn you, you're not going to like what you get." Well, Cody came back with a warning for Kevin, for KO. Said, "Well, KO, Kevin Owens, you're not going to like what you're going to get." Because he has unleashed in Cody a side that we have not seen in Cody Rhodes yet. And I kind of like this. I really kind of like this. So that whenever that match happens, that ought to be a good match. That ought to be a really good match. It's going to be a banger of a match. And so, I mean, just kind of a few things that I remember from SmackDown on Friday. Just just a, little bit on that. But the biggest piece of news today is that Paul Heyman is back. The wise man has returned, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Paul Heyman, the wise man, is back at Roman's side. And CM Punk has joined forces with the Bloodline to take on Solo and his Bloodline at War Games in the War Games match. So, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys thought of SmackDown. Let me know what you guys thought of Paul Heyman's return. And what you guys thought of CM Punk joining forces with the Bloodline, with the OG Bloodline. And what you guys think the outcome's going to be. Leave a comment down below, guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And remember, when you're Hollywood Steve, life is just too sweet.